In this video today, I'm going to tell you how the simple act of getting outside can boost both your mental and physical health. So I'm at Oaken Wood today, which is a large woodland just outside of Barming in Kent. And I haven't been here before. I'll tell a lie, I've skirted round it, but I haven't actually had a proper explore through it. So today's video really is all about the benefits, both mentally and physically, of getting outside, from personal experience as well. It's unscripted, straight from the heart. Who knows what's going to happen? And it just got me thinking really how much I love being outdoors and how it's really helped me to improve not only my physical health but my mental health too. And that's what I really want to talk to you about today. So studies have found that just even 2 hours a week can really boost your mental and physical health in a positive sense. So the good thing is you don't have to do that in 1 2 hour chunk. You can split it up across the week how you want. And as you get more used to being outdoors and get fitter, if that's your case, then you can increase it. But I think 2 hours is a really easy and achievable benchmark for most people, and doesn't take that much commitment. And again, walking is one of those things that is very accessible, right? You've already got clothing, you've already got shoes, right? You don't need expensive gear just to get outside. So another reason to get outdoors is that they can help reduce anxiety and reduce depression. And I'm speaking from experience here. Just getting outside and being with nature just helps to de-stress. It just helps you to breathe better, to think about things in a different way really. Not to worry about modern day stresses, you know. It's really important. And it doesn't take long either. Literally just 5-10 minutes and I feel so much better. Another thing that I've noticed as well is that there's a snowball effect. Even by just getting outside just a little bit more, helps you to get motivated or stay motivated and keep going, right? And actually I guarantee that you will love it. All right, just put your shoes on, put your boots on and just go out. Build a habit of dedicating time to you throughout the week, your time. Okay, it's really, really important that you do that. And as you progress, as you get physically fitter, you know, you might want to start going out with other people. Getting outside is a great way of meeting new people as well. Over the last year, I've met new friends that have similar interests, you know. I've kind of fallen in love with wild camping, which I never thought I would do. And I'm meeting new people through that. So it's fantastic, right? It's just a different perspective on life. And I know I'm talking about walking and stuff today, but actually it doesn't have to be that. It could be running, jogging if you're into that, exercising. It's just the act of getting outside is the important bit. And you don't have to spend a load of money either on all the gear. There are plenty of really good cheap sites online. Amazon is a good one. Also take time to appreciate being outdoors as well. Just slow it down a bit, even stop. I mean, I like taking a little burner with me sometimes. I haven't today, but I like making a cup of tea, or the old favorite with the instant noodles, those kind of things that you just boil up. It's just nice, just sit down, rest, take it all in. So obviously I like making videos, posting them on YouTube. I also take the camera. I love taking photos as well, just to remind myself when I'm looking through, you know, and invoke those memories of being outside and how I feel being outside, and how sometimes, you know, I get a bit cranky or a bit stressed really if I don't spend time just getting outside. just appreciating nature really. Just listening to bird song. It's lovely. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I've just been nattering away to the camera. Just following paths and trails. Doesn't matter, does it? It's nice getting lost sometimes. Listen to that. Spring is in the air. So you may have heard this being referred to as green therapy. And I actually think that it should just be outdoors therapy, right? It doesn't have to be green. As I said earlier, it doesn't matter really, just get outside and you'll feel the benefits of it. You know, obvious exceptions that if you can find green spaces, then brilliant. And you know, if that means driving, taking a bus or train just a little bit further, just do it, because you will be rewarded. Get the kids out too, right? It's too easy for them to play on their devices all the time. Speaking from, you know, my kids' point of view, and they moan when we say we're going out for a walk and stuff, but I'll tell you now, as soon as they're out, they absolutely love it. They might not say that they love it, but I know that they do. Just a little tip there. Take a day sack, put a load of food and snacks and drinks in, right? And they love it. I've started to collect sort of little burners and stuff like that really, and get them interested in getting outside from that point of view as well, because it's something that they can do, you know, especially the boys, you know, they like making fires, that kind of thing. I'm sure if we had daughters, it would be the same thing too. So what are some of the barriers for getting outside? Some of the excuses that people make, that I used to make as well. It's too cold. Wrap up warm. It's wet. Skin's waterproof. Get a raincoat. Again, these don't cost the earth. Just challenge those excuses or those negative thoughts in your mind and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to get outside. Maybe even something like, I'm going to learn a different type of tree species today, or a different kind of bird species. Challenge yourself. Little challenges, little goals. Still lost. You may want to start progressing and start having to think about some of the longer distance trails, and there's absolutely tons of them in the UK, all over the world. Some of them can be done in stages. You know, you just have to think about whether you want a wild camp and do it that way, or whether you have a car at the end point and then you get the bus or a train back to the start. You know, those kind of things really. But some of the trails have been really well thought out, and you get to see your country from a completely different angle. You know, it's beautiful where we are, and I'm talking about the UK. It's absolutely stunning. Got some lovely places here, and what I've noticed is that just having a mooch, having a bimble about, you get to see these, right? You have to explore. It's great. And it's a really good way of reconnecting with nature as well. Another little tip as well is don't compare yourself with other people and what they're doing. You do you, right? Because there's a danger of letting comparison be the thief of joy And I learned that a couple of years ago, and that has stuck with me. Don't let comparison be the thief of joy. You do you. You do what works for you. Doesn't matter what other people think, what other people do. All right? We're all unique. That's what makes us special. What I also like, especially in the winter time as well, is after a nice long walk, especially where it's been cold, windy, maybe a little wet, is when you get back home, you have a nice cup of tea or chocolate, or whatever tickles your fancy really, and just sit down and just recap about what you've done, where you've been, how you felt, that kind of thing. I love that feeling. Another thing that I love about getting outdoors, especially walking, is that you can just go at your own pace, just slow down. I think society as a general really has lost its ability to be patient with things, just to slow things down. We expect everything on demand really. You know, and not to say that that's a bad thing. There are some really good applications for that, but I just think we can't evolve that quickly really. And that's why I love getting outside. It's just because if you have a high pressure job or something, then that's fine, right? You've got to do what you got to do, but you do have to spend some time. Well, I do certainly. Just getting out just allows me to just reset my current thinking and my mindset, and then just allows me to focus on the priorities, you know, the simple things, what I need to get done. You get back home, do them. It's a really good tool that I've taught, well, haven't taught myself it, you know, I've learned through experience, watched other people do it. Give it a go, try it out. Now, a lot of this is just me rambling on, mumbling on about stuff. It's unscripted, it's all from the heart and stuff, but hopefully you found it useful, right? Hopefully there's something in this video that you can take away, something that's inspired you, and if I can get one person out of everyone who watches this to get outside just a little bit more, then that'd mean the world to me. Thanks for watching, hope you've liked it, and I'll see you next time on Higgsybear Outdoors. Bye for now.